I am Young P. Welcome to DJ E360 Word.
Hey, I appreciate you for having me, man.
How's your
Thank you.
day going?
I'm alive, bro. I can't complain.
Yeah, it looks
Definitely.
like a beautiful day though.
Definitely. It's hot, but
Yeah. So let's go back to the beginning. What were you born and raised?
I was born and raised in Ghana.
Okay.
I mean, I was born in Ghana, but I was raised in Maryland
Okay.
and everything.
So um, how old were you when you came to the U.S.?
Um, I was very young, probably like around 10, 11.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you basically the first 10 years of your life, was spent in Ghana.
Ghana, yeah.
Oh, okay. So how was that upbringing for you, in Ghana?
Oh,
As
man.
far as the early uh, uh, discipline and the early like values your parents kind of you know
I mean, like, crazy thing is, like, I mean, when I was born there, like, my father wasn't around there.
okay,
He was already here. But as much as I can remember, like growing up over there, just going to school, like we was just like having fun as kids
yeah,
and everything. Like certain African countries, like when it rains and stuff, everybody be outside just
yeah.
having fun, doing what they supposed to do and everything. But everything was good out there.
So how was the environment growing up? Because I grew up over there too. I was born I grew up in Togo,
Okay.
which is next door to Ghana.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I came over here after high school, so I was about 22.
Okay.
So I grew up over there. So how was your environment? um
Um, I mean, I can't really remember too much, you know what I'm
okay,
saying? Because I was like still young, but environment over there, I mean, I could say it's cool. I want to go back,
okay.
you
So
know.
you haven't been back
No,
since?
I haven't been back,
Oh wow.
yeah, but I want to go back. I'm working on some stuff to currently go back like next year,
Okay.
hopefully.
So how was that transition for you coming over here? How that affected you when you came over here as far as moving from another culture to a totally different culture in the US?
Man, um, the U.S. is the U.S., but I didn't really know too much like what was going on over here.
Okay.
So like when I got over here, like my English wasn't as good as everybody English over here.
Yeah.
Like I remember one day, like I was on the school bus over here, and this girl was like, "Scoot over," and I'm like, "Pardon?" You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I didn't know who scoot over was.
Yeah.
So she was like, move over, move over.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
You move over.
You know what I'm saying? So now I kind of like growing up over here, kind of like understand a lot of things that goes on over here. And I mean, I respect it. Sometimes certain things happens for a reason over here.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think most people though, we all gonna experience the same roadblock. As far as all immigrant,
Yeah,
the first roadblock you encounter is the language.
definitely.
It's the language. Like I grew up in a French country,
Yeah,
right? So when I came over here, for me it was totally different. I
exactly.
couldn't understand the whole English, but you
Exactly.
understand the English, but the slangs are different.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
Definitely.
everybody, I think, has to adapt to the culture somehow. Either
Yeah.
you come from a native English speaking country or not.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like when I came and I went to school here, like a lot of people. I mean, I took Esau class. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So they had a lot of foreign people in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I learned to get my English up and everything. And I also had like some American friends
Yeah.
and hanging around with them. I kind of like started learning, like kind
Okay.
of like adapted to like certain things that people would say and everything.
Okay.
But after growing up here, is everything just got easier.
All right. So how was that? How was your high school years?
Um, High school was great. I mean, I wasn't like I wasn't like the popular guys, one of the popular guys in
Okay.
high school. But I mean, I played a lot. I played sports.
Oh, what?
Um, I,
Soccer?
I played
Oh,
basketball.
okay.
You know, um, yeah, I was playing soccer too. Um, but like I said, I mean, high school was great. I wasn't one of like I said, I wasn't one of the popular guys in high school.
Okay. So as far as your music your musical journey.
Hmm.
How was that for you throughout you growing up to you coming to the U.S. and you coming to the U.S. and until you decide you want to get into rapping or stuff like that.
Man, I always love music, bro. Like I always love music. Cause the thing about it is, like, my father's a DJ.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? And my father used to tell me like his father was also a musician.
Oh, okay.
You know, but I didn't know my grandfather.
All right.
You know, but I used to hear stories. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but music, I felt like music always been in my blood.
Okay.
You know, so it was just something to do.
All right.
Cause
So even in Ghana, have you seen? Well, I grew up over there too. Drums always like in the neighborhood. You see on Sunday,
yeah,
they will be playing the drums
drums
and
and
people
all.
will be dancing around. So it's something you cannot, get away from.
Definitely.
But I don't know. Here you can only experience that through like taking musical classes because you don't see people in the neighborhood like gathering together and celebrating here.
Yeah, I mean, unless you go to DC or something like
Like,
that.
again, DC,
Yeah, you know, it's
the
DC. You see
go-go
the
thing.
go people
Yeah,
beating on like
yeah.
little buckets and everything, but in this part of Maryland, no, you don't see none of that.